LT Outdoors, the channel with everything the outdoor world has to offer.
If I waited a week, these would all go to seed. That. Yeah, buddy. That's a monster. Oh, yeah.
Sun is coming up, fiber's going down.
Monster,
Fish are all biting and jumping all around. Let's hook up
year.
the boat, come on, let's go. It's time for LT Outdoors.
Yeah,
I'm talking
muskrat.
LT Outdoors. Might go hunt, fish, metal detecting, might even do a little fortune too. I'm talking LT Outdoors.
Quite done yet.
I hope you enjoy.
Tell me that ain't the best.
Special shout out to all my patrons out there. If you want to become a patron, you can go to patreon.com and look up LT Outdoors. Also, thank you to anybody who donates to this channel. Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of LT Outdoors. In this adventure, I'm doing something a little different. I love to do this at least once a year. It's a lot of fun, one of my favorite things to do, and honestly, the fish taste great. To some people, this might be a trash fish. To me, I like them. But I am out right now after some bullheads. One of my favorite things to get in the springtime. It's the best time of year to get after them. You can catch bullheads all year long, all open water for the most part, but this time of year they're usually in pretty heavy when they're getting ready to spawn. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think. You gonna get me all stinky? You gonna attack me? You gonna attack me? You're not being a very friendly garter. Why are you being so mean? Hey, calm yourself. We're friends. I know I pounced on you. That wasn't very nice of me, was it? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, buddy. But look, you just got stank juice all over me. Do you got anything to say about that, buddy? That's a big old garter snake. There we go. Oh, that's got to be a bullhead. Wasn't expecting one this quick. It's good. It's super windy, so I had to go to the other side today. Oh, that's a nice yellow bullhead. You can tell the difference usually. And I also want to show you guys how to hold these. There's a couple things I want to show you. But for one, I'm going to show you how to hold them. You want to hold them from the back. You want to put your fingers behind those fins. These two fins right here are the ones you really got to worry about, and the one back here. But if you put all you got to do is get your hands like that, and you can hold these fish without losing. You'll be able to hold them just fine. Oh, cool. Didn't swallow it either, which is pretty rare for a bullhead. They usually swallow pretty good. I also want to clear up a myth while I'm right here. These right here are not stingers. That's a big time myth. Those are called barbels. They use these when they're feeling around on the bottom to find their food. That's a good size though for the pan. I'm gonna take this home. That's gonna be a good one to eat. Heck yeah, buddy. I'll show you guys what I'm using here. I'm gonna throw this little piece of worm back in the water. That's not enough. I make these for winter time. That is actually the Jumbo Slammer, which is my ice fishing tip-up harness made for perch, walleye, and trout. However, it's also the perfect harness for bullheads and perch. It's just the right size for fishing with a night crawler. So I'm just putting half of a night crawler on this perch harness here, throwing her out on the bottom. I've got a couple split shots rigged up right there. You don't want to have too much weight because you want to leave it to where if you put too much weight, those bullheads ain't gonna be able to drag it enough to really see the hit. I like to see the bite real good, so I want to put as little as I can on there so they can drag it and bend that rod. So yeah, see what else we can get. Oh, he wasn't on there. Oh yeah, he is. He's running at me. It's a little one. Yeesh. Little yellow bullhead. Calm down, buddy. Luckily he didn't swallow it. Again, hold them just like that and you'll be fine. They can't get you. I don't recommend you putting your fingers in their mouth though. They pinch as hard as a channel cat. This one's too small. I mean, some people like the small ones. Honestly, I don't like them unless they're 12 or bigger. So this guy's going back. That's a good hit. There we go. Another small one, I think. Maybe not bad. As you notice, I like to pick up the rod when I'm getting a hit and feel for it first before I set the hook. Because sometimes, I mean, the fish might just come up and get a taste of it. And then, so that you might just see a little bump on your rod and then he may take off and not even bite it. So you don't want to set the hook too early and miss your chance at even catching the fish. I keep forgetting I'm in a tournament. Nope, too short. It's only 10 inches. I need to catch an 11 or a 12 or better and release it for this tournament. So I'm going to be doing that. But that guy's going back in the water. That's a big beaver. I'll tell you what, he got lucky because I trapped that lodge this year just for a short bit because the water was so far down. I caught his mate, I believe. There we go. I just reeled the one rod in to check the worm. Oh, that's a good one. And this one started going off. Oh yeah, this is a big one. This will be the one I need for that tournament. I would definitely normally keep this one, but sadly, this tournament is catch and release, which I think is messed up, but I'm not in charge. So I'm gonna measure this, get some photos, throw it back, and get me a point in the tournament. Awesome. That was a good hit. Got it. Oh, that's a nice fish. That's a big bullhead. They do a lot of rolling. That's a big boy. That might be my master angler, maybe. It's a beautiful yellow. Oh, muskrat. There we go. Oh, that's a good one. Oh yeah. That's a big bullhead. Oh, I shouldn't have tried lifting him. I lost him. There we go. That fish was running at me. Ooh, another big one. There we go. Feels like another good one. Yeah, it is. Another swallower too. Like I said, grab him behind those fins. definitely get him next season. That's a big beaver. Oh, that's a good fish. That's a real good fish. It's that time, man. The best time to be out. Oh, this is a monster. Big brown bullhead. Oh, all I did was go to pick this rod up and reel the slack in, and there was a fish on it. I didn't even have any time to think. I just casted this. Another good eater. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this short adventure. Sadly, I gotta cut it off here short because when it comes to darkness, the GoPros suck and you can't see nothing. I just got a bite, so I'm gonna have to get this. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think. All right. Things don't change much here at the LT Outdoors household. I mean, you're gonna see, if you want to see catch and cooks, I do darn near the same thing all the time. It's just great stuff. This here is all my bullhead fillets. I filleted them, skinned them. They're ready to rock and roll. Also, I soak them most of the day. I soaked them in salt water in the fridge. It helps firm them up some, and it also gets rid of, they do have like a kind of a muddy taste, so it gets rid of that, makes them taste really good. Also, I'm going to do a potato batter. My buddy Aaron Koski taught me how to do this, and I'll tell you, I use this on pork and everything else now. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to throw this in a gallon freezer bag, shake it up with all these fillets, ready to rock. Going to cook them in butter. Boom, got that plate there to throw all the fillets on when they're done. So yeah, let's get to cooking. Alright, as you can see, I shake them up real good in that bag to where they are totally coated. And I'm cooking the butter. Let's get this butter nice and toasted, and then we'll throw these babies in and ready to go. Alright, butter's all heated up. Ready to drop these in. I'm just going to lay them in here in the bottom of the pan and let them brown up. Once they brown up on one side, I'll flip them over, brown on the other. I'll tell you, the best part about using butter for cooking just about anything is that butter is going to soak into that meat. I mean, these fish are going to taste more like butter than anything, but also they've got this nice bacon flavor because of the potato breading, and I mean, it's hard to beat fish like this, I'll tell you. Let's get these babies cooked up. Alright, nice thing about the breading, you can see that it starts changing colors, telling you that it's cooking up. It'll actually make the meat more firm too, which is nice because bullhead is just a really flaky meat. It's real soft, so yeah, it works out nice being able to firm it up a little bit. Look at that, it's going to be perfect. So yeah, I'm going to put the phone away so that I can flip all these the right way. Alright, I just flipped it just to check, and she's nice and golden brown on both sides, which is all you got to wait for. Look at that. That is the perfect fillet right there. These are going to be some buttery deliciousness. Alright, now I got to throw the rest of the remaining fillets in and get them done. Where you can go to get your hands on last year's epic panty pounders or this year's new pig pounders, well, it just got a little easier, guys. I now have a website. You can go to www.ltoutdoorslureco.com. Check the website out, and if you don't feel like getting them online, you can also go to these fine stores. Want to know where you can find LT Outdoor lures? Check out these stores and pick up some today. This season of LT Outdoors is brought to you by Freedom Baits. Quality plastics that you can count on. They have a whole selection of open water plastics too. Widowmaker Lures. Check them out online. They have a great selection of tungsten jigs and much, much more. Cowboy Coffee Chew. A cup in a pinch. Mountable Memories Taxidermy. Mounts that'll last a lifetime.
Eat my shorts.